Hey and welcome, good people. How is everyone doing? I hope that this video finds you well and that my mic is working because I would hate to have to do a voiceover. But if I do, I will. Anyway, you guys, Vlogmas continues. And you know, when I do Vlogmas, I try to give you something a little bit Christmassy. As we've discussed before, I have been having such a hard time really just getting into the Christmas spirit. I've been trying to rock my little Christmas attire, give you a little Christmas earring, a little red lip, a little green polish, but it's still been quite the struggle. So I've been trying to find ways to get it done. So in this video, I'm going to do a couple of things that hopefully you guys can try and make you get into the spirit and feel a little bit better. Now, first up, I am going to do a Christmas simmer pot. I have all my stuff over here already, so I don't have to be cutting no fruits on the camera and turning my back and all of that, because doing food videos is quite a task. I still haven't quite mastered it. But I got my pot, and I'm going to layer my fruits on the bottom. So we got one whole orange sliced. And I want to put that in my pot. On top of it, we got one whole apple. I'm going to put that in my pot. 1 cup of fresh cranberries. I'm going to pour that on top. We need, excuse the noise, y'all. Where's my teaspoon? Back it a little bit more quiet. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of nutmeg. Child, I hope there's 2 teaspoons of nutmeg in here. Barely. Let's see. I hope I have some more in the cabinet. Yep, this finishes. That's like almost exactly 2. This finishes that. So hopefully you guys, I got some nutmeg left in the cabinet. I should for the rest of my holiday stuff. Then we got our cloves. We're going to do a tablespoon of cloves. This is if you want to measure. Everything doesn't have to be measured because, as you know, growing up, when you watch your mama and your grandmama cook, it's kind of a pinch of this and a dab of that and a little bit of this. So if you want to do it that way, that's fine too. But I'm giving you the actual recipe. So if you want to do it that way, that's fine. But if you already have one, please get down in the comments and let me know what you're putting in your simmer pot. Excuse the chang-chang-a-lang of the spoons. And now we're going to get our cinnamon sticks. We got, let's do 3. That's almost all my cinnamon sticks too, child. Now, what you can also feel free to add is some rosemary, like a sprig or 2, but I don't have any rosemary, so we just gonna work with what we have. See, that's how our pot is looking. And through the power of editing, I'm gonna go over there and fill this pot up, and then voila, I'm gonna be back, okay? Voila, and abracadabra, we are back, people. I didn't go all the way to the top because we don't want it to boil over. Now, if you have a cool, clear pot so you can see it boiling and get the good scents at the same time, so your house has to smell good, more power to you. I got this old pot, and that's what we're going to use. So we got that on our stove. We got that turned on. And then, thanks to one of my favorite subs, you know who you are, girl, we are going to do a white Christmas lemon drops. Y'all, I heard the lemon drops be slapping. Okay, so we're going to try the white Christmas cranberry drops. And it wouldn't be a video if your girl didn't forget something. Pause for the cause. Now, we're going the inexpensive route. We're going to use Svedka. you want to use something else, you use something else. Because people was coming for me last time about my choice of brands. This is what we use, okay? This is what I got. Got a little shaker here. Child, this microphone is in my neck. So that's 2 ounces of vodka. Also, I'm gonna forewarn y'all, I have wine glasses, but most of them are stemless because the ones with stems get broken. So I don't really have like a pretty glass to give presentations. So we're just gonna give a little, it's not a highball. Is it a low ball? Is that what it's called? We're gonna use this. Presentation. So after our 2 ounces of vodka, we have 1 ounce of cranberry. Child, my alarm done went off and stopped the video. So we had just put 2 ounces of vodka in our shaker here. So glad I picked this up from Target. We're supposed to be putting 1 ounce of white cranberry juice. I'm a lightweight, so I'm gonna add at least another half. Probably really could have put 2. Then we got 1 ounce of lemon juice. Now I squeeze my lemons. Like I said, I was trying to avoid doing all the, stuff on camera. So y'all be like, girl, like I said, watching my back, watching me slice stuff. We're not doing all that. So we got all that. That's 2 ounces of vodka, right? 1 ounce of white cranberry juice and 1 ounce of lemon juice. I'm gonna put our ice in here. I dropped the ice cube. Hold up. Wait a minute. Because your girl is missing an ingredient. So before I get to shaking, 1 second. Okay. So that missing ingredient been sitting here on my counter. And just before I was about to shake it, I said, I'm missing something. So simple syrup is what we were missing. 1/2 ounce. Now I'm using roses in a bottle. You know you can make your own simple syrup by boiling some sugar and water and doing it that way. I had no time for that. I had some roses in my cabinet. That's what we're going to use. Close my cranberry juice up. I'm going to shake this thing up. A little bit more. You want to make sure it's nice and chilly. It's nice and chilly, you guys. So like I said, this is the glass that we're using, but you can get you a nice little fancy glass with a stem. Yeah. Like maybe a margarita type of glass will work. You know what y'all drink the lemon drops out of. And then we're going to add some fresh cranberries. It's cute. Smells good. Let's take a sip. That's the stuff. It's a little bit strong. I told you your girl's a lightweight. A little more simple syrup for me. But it has, other than that, the ratio of cranberry juice with the lemon juice, if you like lemon drops, I think you're going to like this. So you guys go ahead and check this out. I'm going to go sit down and sip on this drink. And then I'm going to come back, something else for you.
Baby, not my mic wasn't working on this part. I was telling y'all I'm back. I had a wardrobe change. I got my Grinch pajamas on. Yes, pajamas with lipstick and earrings. Why not? Told y'all my simmer pot was making the smell goods all throughout the kitchen. We was gonna make a little cake recipe using a little box cake, red velvet. But if you don't want to use the box cake, you don't have to use the box cake. I had all my stuff sitting there waiting. So now I'm ready to get going. I'm just going to pour that mix right into the bowl so we can get going. Yeah, my camera angles is not that great, but you know, it is what it is. I'm working on it. Peekaboo. We're going to put our oil in there first, I believe. Yep, that's the oil. We're going to go according to the box with some substitutions to make it taste a little bit better. So I'm going to get that oil in there. And next, instead of you using water, your girl is going to use milk to give a little extra flavor. I don't know what I said there. It's probably something cute. Pouring my milk. Gonna put that in there. Then after we're done with the milk, I know I'm speeding, but you know we're gonna get there. After the milk, we're gonna crack the eggs and put the eggs in there. Now the box says 3 eggs, but I'm gonna put 4 eggs in there to make it taste a little bit better. Typically, I add a little vanilla. If you want to add a little vanilla, you add a little vanilla. Whatever you want to do, you know. We rocking a box cake, but if you don't want to do a box cake and you want to do a homemade red velvet, that's cool too. Because we make a little poke cake. I believe it's a dream red velvet poke cake. I'm just pouring more ingredients, y'all. I don't know what I was talking about here, y'all. This is probably the part where I was talking about the milk and the eggs and a little extra, a little razzle dazzle, or making it homemade from scratch if you like. Now we about to blend it up. At least y'all can hear the noise. Finally, I got this thing all blended up. Voila. About to take it, pour it into my pan. So now at this point, I have it all poured into the pan. I'm going to put it in the oven, let it cook, take it out, put on a wire rack to cool, and then come back and make my topping.
We're back. So I've allowed the cake to cook and cool. I poked the holes in it. The hole size is a little inconsistent. I have to find something better to do it with next time. I got a bar of cream cheese. We blended that up. And now we're going to add our evaporated milk. And now we are going to blend that up. Now you want to try to get it nice and smooth, so make sure your cream cheese comes to room temperature, or you warm it up enough so that when you stir it, everything is good. When you mix them both together, you get it nice and smooth. So we've got that pretty good and smooth, and we're gonna put that all over the top. So we've got that smooth. They see it's smoothed out over the top. Now while mine cooled, mine dipped a little bit. I had it on the wire rack cooling. I don't really know what happened, but we're putting stuff all over it. So then we're going to put some Cool Whip. Like I said, you make it how you see fit. So if you don't fool with Cool Whip, you want to do something else, by all means. I'm just trying to make something fun, something quick, something sweet, a little something that the kids can snack on. And kids like sweet. So sometimes we super duper homemade and sometimes we easy peasy lemon. Okay? And you really could leave the Cool Whip off altogether and just make it like a traditional red velvet with the cream cheese on top. But I think this was like a red velvet dream poke cake or something like that. So I figured I'd give it a try, give it a whirl. So now that that's done, just for a little razzle to the dazzle, a little razzle to the dazzle. We're just gonna do a little design in the corner. I'm not gonna do the whole cake, so I'm gonna let the kids have the side with it because I don't eat all of this, but it's cute and it's tasty and they're gonna like it. Just to make it a little bit Christmassy, just a little on the corner. It's like a little rainbow. It's like really cute and Christmassy. You guys get down in the comments and let me know if you make this, if you plan to try it, or if not, what is your favorite go-to for the holidays? You know, your girl loves a good sweet potato pie. Maybe next video we'll do that next year for Vlogmas. Until the next video, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn your notifications. Peace, guys.